welcome back to This Day. May Roberts joins us from the Florence Sylvester Senior Center. Thank you for being here to let us know all the fun activities and informative activities coming up. I know first off you have Anatomy of a Scam. How important is this for these days?
It cannot be emphasized enough, right? We're doing a series right now on how to avoid scams and fraudulent activities. So this month we had the OC Sheriff's Department, and then in August the Council on Aging is presenting, and then in September Cox will be presenting with their internet services, and all of these are geared around scams and ones that are targeting this community specifically and how to identify them.
Wow, has it increased, like the amount of scams that are happening these days?
Yes, so I actually had an experience recently, which is why we sort of put this series together, where someone was calling people in the village and telling them that they were me and that I was recommending they change their Medicare plan.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, so it was devastating and very upsetting. So we put this together, and the sheriff that came out told me that indeed the cases are on the rise, and it's just more important than ever to stay vigilant and aware of what's going on.
And I guess there's definite red flags that pretty much all scams seem to, something that you'll know right away, oh, this is a scam because they're saying a particular thing.
Yes, I'm actually very, very interested in the August one, the one that you have behind you, because the Council on Aging is saying no matter what scams that are being presented, there are certain things you can look for. And I need to go to that too. So they just become more and more sophisticated.
Yeah.
And people that you would think would never fall for something like that, it's happening to everyone.
Yeah, it's crazy. I heard on the radio today that the artificial intelligence was able to take somebody's family member voice and then have it come over a phone call. So you think it's your real family member saying, help me, I need money or whatever. And then come to find out it was artificial intelligence. So it is crazy how it's good to be vigilant about, to be prepared to not let it,
Yes, absolutely.
not let it fraud you.
Yeah. You just never know. It's good to be on top of it.
So Wednesday, August 9th at 12:15 in the Senior Center, Anatomy of a Scam. Mm-hmm. And then your next event, your neurobics seminar.
Right, this is really, really cool. So Ronit Cooper, who is an MSW, she's with Memorial Care, she has put together this program, and basically what it is different ways to challenge your mind to create new synapses, so new pathways. And I've been on here before and I've talked about some of the proven ways, for example, are learning a new language or an instrument. But she's doing other ways, like, for example, if you were to close your eyes and maybe pick up a piece of fruit and smell it, you really then have to rely on your sense of smell, which usually we would just see it and know. So there's a lot of ways like this that are kind of everyday ways that you can practice sort of using different senses to identify things and create new neural pathways.
Interesting, using your senses. I
Yes.
never would have thought of that. And this event is sponsored as well?
It is put on by Memorial Care, and there's a part one, which is actually today, and then there's another one in August, which is part two. So you don't have to come to part one to come to part two. The only thing that we ask, and this is usually for everything, is just call, let us know you're coming. It just helps us plan a little bit better and set up the room more appropriately.
Yeah, so that way you can fit everybody and not waste time doing
Exactly.
that at the end.
Yes.
And so people can call Jessica at 949-452-3791 in order to RSVP, correct?
Well, they can call that number, but I would prefer it if they call the center.
Okay.
So Jessica's with Memorial Care, but if you call and let us know, we have one amazing guy, his name is Mike, who sets up all of our rooms for every class. And so if you call 949-380-0155, we can kind of help him, set it up a little bit easier beforehand.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. And then you have an announcement about movie day at the Senior Center.
Yes, so we just got our AC recharged and ready to go, and we're doing that because it looks like it's going to be a very toasty summer. And to that end, we added another movie day. So it's just another opportunity to get out of your house or your condo and cool off. So, there's a wide variety of reasons why people don't turn on their AC that live in the village. Some of it's economics. Sometimes maybe they don't have it. But regardless of what it is, we want people to be able to, get out of the heat and cool off for at least a couple hours a day. So any of the things that we offer, they're all out there in August and September to come in, take a break.
Yes.
It's really important to stay cool.
That's very true. And so what was the day you added? What day was it normally on? And
So it's usually every Friday.
okay.
So in August and September, it'll be Wednesday and Fridays.
Wednesday and Fridays. And it
Yes.
starts at 12:45, so maybe arrive like 12:15, 12:30.
That's
get your
right.
seat and
Yeah,
be
maybe
ready
have
to go.
lunch, wink, wink. Then come in. We always provide snacks. So it's just a comfortable way to watch a movie.
That's wonderful. Yeah, I saw that you offer lunch every day. That's a great thing. I mean, it's very depressing to be eating a meal by yourself all the time. So come on over to the senior center and you can have a fresh lunch every day.
That's right. And it's literally the point of the in-person lunch program is for socialization. So we want everyone to be able to do it. So there is a suggested contribution, but it is set up in a way that no one knows if a person contributes or not. And there's a reason for that. Again, there's such a wide spectrum of economic situations in the village. We want everyone to be able to come and have lunch and socialize, and it's just so important for every outcome in our life.
Yeah, absolutely. And so they need to make a reservation for that?
Yes, so again, if they call the center, we recommend that you call 48 hours or more and let us know to help us avoid food waste, food cost. And then you can just come in and have lunch.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yes.
And so one of the other things you wanted to bring up today is that, I'm going to mess it up now. I had it right a moment ago, emeritus classes.
That's right, that's right. Yes, it's just a reminder that they do start in August. So they start the week of August 21st. So we do not have specific sign-up sessions right now. We've already done those, but there's still time to go online and sign up or to get someone to help you. And there will be a variety of classes that we're offering this fall with Saddleback Emeritus Program. So we have balance and mobility classes, we have knitting classes, there is a current issue course that will be offered, which is always very, very popular. So all you need to do, it's free, you just need to sign up ahead of time.
So how do you find out like exactly what days they are, what times they are? Do they need to come into the senior center or just give you guys a call, or is it online?
All of the above.
Okay.
So if you're proficient and you can go online and figure all that out, you can actually sign up online. If you'd prefer to do it in person, just come by the center. We have the catalogs and applications available. And if someone is available, they can help, figure that out with you. And you can just kind of take it home and peruse if you're not quite sure. So come by and pick one up.
Wonderful. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's always good to learn something new. There's definitely a lot going on at the Senior Center. You also have a Zentangle art class. What is Zentangle?
It's super cool. You should come and try it. It is an art that it's basically kind of, they do words or a letter or a design where it's like creating dots and then different ways of connecting them and shading them, so that by the time the class is over, even if I might as well be drawing art with my feet. That's how terrible I am, but it would still come out looking like something beautiful. So it's just, another fun way to create art and take something home.
That's wonderful. And so this is just a one-time event, August 9th?
As of right now, yes.
Okay.
So Nicole Steinman is a lovely artist. She's been doing this for more than 3 decades, and she has volunteered to do this both this month and in August, and we'll just see how that goes.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
And then is there a cost for it?
There's no cost. If you're able to, we do suggest a $5 materials contribution, and that goes straight to her because she is bringing all of the materials on her own.
Wonderful. And then did you, real quickly, you have one last program, TOPS. What does that stand for?
It is Take Off Pounds Responsibly. So it's a group that gets together every Friday. It's just an encouragement. They're very, very positive about, kind of encouraging each other to just kind of live healthier lifestyles. So,
That's great. Wonderful. Well, thank you for joining us. That was a lot of information, but we got through it all.
Thank you so much.
Stay with us here on this day. We have movie previews, announcements, and more, and weather coming your way. We'll be right back.